But other than the fact that I didn't go to town and I just destroyed
Hey,
the
you!
first
Get over
town.
here!
Like the first town was bad
How the
guys,
hell do we...
Marauder
I
ringleader.
always wanted to poke through a high gate. Incoming!
Okay, well I fucked up hardcore. Is he like the only ringleader? We melted. We melted that guy. Alright, how do we go up? Quick scope, you dead. Oh, wait, I actually electrocuted you and got rid of your gun? Like your gun fell or something? Alright, some Call of Duty level quick scopes. Where's the big guy? But yeah, so with me not knowing what's going on, I'm just like killing everybody. Like I'm not attached to any faction at all. I really didn't want like anyone to be too pissed off at me. But now that I have the teammates, they don't really care what I do. Do I have to go in? Yeah, it's a full in. He said it was
Hiram must
safe
have sealed the
here
door.
though. I
He's
thought someone said it was safe. His friends were here. That one's sealed. That one's sealed. Okay. And there's ladder there. Where's the ladder lead? Just down one level. Which is where I was down here. Okay, and here we go. So I'm just wandering around killing people. Being like, this weapon looks cool, let's use it. With this thing. I don't know what's good against what. I guess this isn't bad at all.
Can't.
My teammates having the flamethrowers are great, though. I kind of wish I could have 3 teammates, because then I could have more flamethrowers. Vending machine discovered. Did I really discover a vending machine?
Here's the elevator, but...
Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Like, are shovels usable items where I can use it on something weird? I don't know. Light machine gun Mark II. That's better than light machine gun or heavy machine gun. Flamethrower. A machine gun. A machine gun Mark II. I'm not sure. Assault rifle Mark II. I might try it out. Machine gun Mark II's got 50 damage as well, though I'm probably not going to try that one out. Sawed off Mark II might actually be useful. Armor, what else do I have here? Nothing that cool. The only stuff I really care about is the Adreno, honestly. Like, I'm not using anything else. I'm definitely not using the Raptidon meat for anything. And that's the Adreno stuff. Two candies. Adreno time, Adreno stuff. Sell all that. Okay.
Ain't gonna budge.
If I go to my own inventory, my med supplies, I can put you there.
Well, this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Get ready! Attack!
Someone was in the bathroom. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what I did for my Adrena thing. Wow, okay. Can I buy lockpicks? Is that a thing? Is that a... Like, no, why can't I buy them? Restricted? I just want like one. Why? So I need to figure out how to get upstairs. Okay.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Yeah, I don't care. I found my one lockpick and I came here to loot. Elite troop armor suit 36. Okay. Well, 36 is more than 15 for now. I just need to repair my 15 and it's even more. I got one more lockpick. I got one out of it. One back. Not bad. Examine. Sure. It's a key card. I don't know what kind of key card it was. A punch card. Give me more loot. More loot. I don't have 50
I can't
science.
tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, she hired me.
Yeah.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see information broker.
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have
I get it.
turned idle, it appears
So
I need
tell me
you
where
to
they
clear
are
out
and
the
I'll kill
threat.
them.
As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that
Hiram.
damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Okay, broker.
See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long.
Yeah.
Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate.
Okay.
They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business.
Alright.
The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before...
Okay. Leave conversation. Is this the elevator? Elevator's upstairs.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
How do I get up? What? I got any science food? I just sold it all, didn't I? Yep. Okay. How do I get out? How do I go up? How do I elevator? Hey, you two. Your face is so funny. Mm-hmm. Ammo. Door. Alright, I want the other pistol. Did I add ballistics to this pistol? I must have. The weapons are killing, my weapons are killing. Corrosion is corroding. I don't know why they need their purple fizzy tea or whatever it is. I don't need to go outside. No. Ammo. That's useful. Ammo useful. Messages. I'll take the lockpicking stuff. Thank you. I have so much ammo, it's not even funny. Weapon parts. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Go even higher? Clear marauders. 5 of 7. Okay. Well. Music box. Okay. I don't know what music boxes are for. They're still just for selling, I think. I don't know if I meant to do that or not, but I keep getting a lockpicks and then
That's
finding
the last
stuff.
of them, I think.
I don't know what you are, but I'm taking you. Into this room, into the next room. I'm still not sure what I'm doing other than just looting things. I mean, I've been listening to the people talk, but it's not like Skyrim. It's not like Fallout.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on it.
Inventory are one of my weapons about to break? Condition, repair. Yeah. What? Oh, I don't have enough weapon parts to repair it. Okay. Well, let's try a different weapon, I guess.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration.
You gonna give me
My
money?
compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a
2,000
highly
bits?
valued service rendered.
I think that's just money.
Admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Told you I'm looking for information. You're not easy man to reach. You know why I'm here. We can continue from the intercom now.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker
Yes.
for all of Monarch.
Okay.
Phineas must have sent you.
Yeah.
He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it
Are you
might take me a
fibbing?
while this time.
Oh. It might just take a while this time. Why?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick him off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness.
Yep.
Which of
Okay.
course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're
Why?
jamming
Where?
the limited
How do we cut him
frequencies we
off?
have at our disposal.
How do we cut him off?
Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Where is Amber Heights?
You'll find it directly to the east.
Okay. Where in
My former
Stellar?
partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in Don't let
Okay.
him try.
Why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements out. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my air.
Okay. I'll talk some sense into
That,
him.
I'll be here. Luck be with.
If you're... What? You're an info broker? What's that? No, I know
Nyoka.
what an info broker is. It doesn't say steal. Take. 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 Clear blue skies, sneaky, should have known. Don't know if my character uses that knowledge at all. Outside we go. But yeah, I need to buy more weapon parts. I start buying them from the stores, because I didn't use my money. I got to Monarch my own way. Service award, I'll take it. I can sell those for money. This is a console that may or may not get used later. I don't know why you'd put that much effort into it if it wasn't going to get used. Especially if it's on the top here, like you watch something happen. So what do I have to do? Talk to these two fools. One's over here, which are close to that, and the other's here. Well, let's go talk to Stellar Bay. See if we can convince him to stop his transmissions so that I can get a thing, so that I can go talk to the first guy that woke me up at the beginning, so I can figure out what I'm even doing.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Hey, buddy.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these
I
very
don't know what
questions.
you're talking about, ma'am.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
You don't have a schedule. And no, you have a meeting with me.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Everything.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Nah. We can have it both. What? Hey, it could always be both. Afraid not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food. It could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What do you want to accomplish? You're free of other corporations, or do you want to bring them back? Sounds like personal problem. I've got other concerns. What do you want to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Okay. Sounds like you're freer than everyone else.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Yeah, I have a gun. I'm pretty good. There's a bunch of random monsters just out there. I had like 50 some of their meat. No problem at all. Was a coward's answer. Exactly. That's, I guess, what I was saying.
I have people to look after. I need to be practical.
Yeah.
That's why Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And
I
if
don't
our
know about
advertising
that.
scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
The lady knows what's going on. Enough preamble. What's the plan? The lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Okay. You have a bit of a Raptidon problem? Or, what do you mean by that? How long did it take you to figure out you need to defend your city? I'll go with one.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Yep.
Many, many problems.
I'll agree with
But
that.
they can all
Yep.
be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Do you mean this Bolt 52?
Yes.
I already had
I'm
it.
going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have
No,
been
I have
toppled
no
with less.
idea. I just had it on me. How exactly is data cartridge going to be helpful? You made it sound like you were sending me after a weapon.
But that's exactly
Weapon.
what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
What does it do? Yeah, what does it do?
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Board will get the comeuppance. Spare me the details. Tell me what comes next. So let me guess. Paperweight. So you do want to go against the board. Board gets their
Sort
comeuppance.
of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
I can get behind that. Tell me what you're planning. Once I've helped you with this, you stop the broadcast.
Help us with this final matter, and we won't need to broadcast anymore. You have my word. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
What does that mean for me?
If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia. Once you
Get the location of the
subtly
illegal
work
facility?
out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate. Kidnap the staff. Sure.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
That much was clear.
Nonsense. Look what you've done here, Mr. Sanjar. You got a whole township running.
Oh, you're kind. But you wouldn't say that if you saw our balance sheets. Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay is barely keeping afloat.
Well, you kept it alive. You're good.
But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Can I just ask him to
You
stop
think
it
we're
again?
the problem? Have you even heard the nonsense? It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay
I'll deal with Graham.
My,
Graham.
you know how to take control. It's warm in here.
What he means to say is that we won't need that frequency once we're able.
If we can find...
Yeah. Okay. Fine, but then you're
You
stopping the
have-
broadcast. You have my word. Okay. I better have your word. 9:36. Okay. Now I have to go talk to Graham or Catherine. Region. Over to Fallbrook. Yeah, I think this is the other person that I have to talk to anyway. Or they're here anyway. So, I'm gonna talk to these people.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hull, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, not unless you want to know how we're all likely to get spacers lung.
Right. Okay. When we get back to the ship, I'm drinking this conversation right out of my recollection.
Me too. Me too. Fallbrook. Have I been to Fallbrook? Have I been here before? Just sitting there listening to the conversation. Hey. Attempting to kill you.
Well, this is certainly a town.
This is certainly something. Vending machine.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it.
It
So
just
long as
says
you've got the
take.
bits.
Doesn't even say steal. A sublight thug. Sublight employee. We got thugs and employees. What's going on?
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy?
Fuck you,
Why
bitch.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Okay.
Oh, she just comes and says whatever's on her mind, huh?
Yep.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Nice to meet you. I'm Myth. Charm. If nugget, you mean piece of mantab dung. Yeah.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine.
Yeah.
But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening.
I said you knew something about corporation, secret and monarch. Need a hand for hire. I'd like a room. Something about this
Might
guy.
be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
Okay. I'll check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Need a hand for hire?
If it's one that don't mind. But how am I to know whether...
What? How am I supposed to know whether... What? If you're not fully trustworthy. You don't.
I do admire blunt honesty, so I'm willing to give a business arrangement between them. There's a Borst That aside, it's a...
Okay. Involve murder and mayhem.
Stop.
Stars, I hope so. Okay. What specifically do you want me to do? Kill him. Any tips? I want to sabotage the factory. I say I want to kill him.
Sometimes the simplest solution.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh,
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in
I'm
her debt.
pretty sure this is still the main... Yeah.
You know how there's folk who
The,
are
like, main
crispy
thing I'm
outside,
doing.
warm and squishy inside. I'm pretty sure she's crusty.
So I'm going. I'm going to the drop point. Ooh, but it's so nice it not being
You ever worry all that ammo in your
40
butt?
degrees Celsius.
What? Wait, that's... It can do
way
that?
too hot for me here.
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day, and I see it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition
It didn't
spontaneously
seem this
combusting,
far
or the fact that this
away
is the
at
kind of
all.
thing you think about on the regular.
I don't know why it healed like that. You're dead.
We ought to be quick about this.
Examine. Trail of blood. Okay, well, I wanted to loot people's bodies and everything that I could. Do you another body? No? Okay. Follow the trail of blood. Smuggler tunnel. Okay. This looks fun. I gotta jump over ledges. I got to... Kim Possible my way over explodey things. Okay. This doesn't seem that dangerous. I'm gonna be completely honest. It doesn't show red.
Stay
Hey, buddy.
back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
Okay.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I'm a god. I got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas.
I also got
What
bullets.
are you doing out here anyway?
Let me take a look at your wounds. What's with all the traps? I want to know what happened here. Catherine told me her carriers had gone missing. Let's medical.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
Spratwurst. Okay, Catherine.
Nice to know she cares. Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
Get to the point where you're hiding in the cave.
Marauders were waiting for us. They blew the bridge and took off with the shipment. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Okay. You don't get to say no to me taking all your stuff. I gave you medicine while you were dying. Ha ha ha. Like Dr. Kureha over here. Great influence. Alright, I think I got everything. Or most everything. Took everything you own. Yeah, that was not nearly as dangerous as I thought. I'm trying to hit E to climb the ladder and I have to hold it to get out. Oh, game, why you do this to me? I honestly thought I was gonna have to climb to the top of the ladder and then hold E to get out. I don't know why. So where does it want me to go now? Over here. Up the hill. Alright. Sounds good. I guess. $100. Okay. How many of them are there? 3? 2 drones. Is it a queen? Or is it just a third drone? Third drone? So what do they want me to do here? Oh my lord.
Please.
Delay. It hit me.
Look! I didn't know where to put those. It's very possible.
You gotta get over there. Maybe they're still alive.
Who's still alive? I need to get a prop. Scientist. That's locked. I need 100 science for that. I feel like I should level up my science. I don't know how long the game is. I don't know what path I'm taking.
Watch out!
A ringleader got ring-led. Oh, another ringleader. Okay. Alright. Alright. All the purple drinks. The Marauders are just loving them. I got some sort of keycard thing again. Sure. More ammo. Riot control mask. Probably just a bunch of things I didn't need, to be honest. But why not? Everything. So much ammo. All the everythings. What is out here for? Okay, I guess I could have climbed the ladder here. Got up the back way. I'm assuming there's still gonna be someone alive here. No? Research. Look at the messages. Return to the root. Hack it. Okay. I used my hack. I got information. I did something. I think I did something. I don't know. And now wants me to go back to Buddy to tell him that I did it. So I'm gonna do that. Turn around and go into the thing. Because of course. It's actually nice that it drops you outside. There should be an inner or outer though for both entrances.
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting
These
funny.
loading screens are quick.
Used to be.
Not like Skyrim.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but
You're up to the
I'm
challenge.
up to the challenge.
Yep.
Anyway, what can I do for you?
Found a data cartridge. Details of secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
What are these reformations you're talking about? Reformations, when you're going to reformat everyone's files. Did I say data cartridge? That's just what I called my left. Not so fast with these reformations.
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope.
You seem sleazy.
We've got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Yeah.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
You think if we talk to those Iconoclast folks, they'd do the same?
Was there anything else?
Nope. So now I have to go talk to Graham. And he's out there.